Welcome everyone to Game 4 of the Cincinnati Reds 2020 Pre-Play season, the projected season for the Cincinnati Reds. And today we have Game 4 between the 1 and 2 Cincinnati Reds, coming off of a series with St. Louis, and the 1 and 3 Toronto Blue Jays, coming off a series with Boston. My Siri was acting up on me. But anyway, like I said, today is Game 4 of the 2020 Pre-Play season. We are at the Rogers Center here in Toronto for a 3-game set between the Reds and the Blue Jays. So let's go ahead and check out the starting lineups for the Reds. Leading off, you have Shogo Akiyama playing center field. Joey Votto will be at first. Eugenio Suarez will be at third. Mike Moustakas will be at second, batting cleanup. Nicholas Castellanos will be in right field. DH today will be Nick Senzel. And left field will be Jesse Winker. At shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Behind the plate will be Tucker Barnhart. And on the mound for the Reds will be Wade Miley, making his first start of the year. For the Blue Jays, leading off at shortstop will be Bo Bichette. At second base, Kevin Biggio, and left field will be Lourdes Gurriel Jr. With third base, batting cleanup today will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. At first base, Travis Shaw, center field Randall Grichuk, in right field, Teoscar Hernandez, Tosker, I don't know how to pronounce his name. DH will be Derek Fisher. Behind the plate would be Danny Jansen, catching for Trent Thornton. The national anthem has been sung. The Blue Jays have taken the field, and let's get down to the action. And leading off today for the Reds will be center fielder Shogo Akiyama. I still don't have hot and cold batters set up for Cincinnati, although at the beginning of the game, Cincinnati was semi-dissonant, and they actually have no hot batters till further notice. So I'm going to set up hot and cold, weekly hot and cold batters at the end of each week based on the previous week's performance. So just like in my Baseball America season, I'll be doing the same thing with the Reds. So, but right now, if I hit the hot batter check in the main charts, then that is an automatic no. And cold will be just a regular check. So here we go. Leading off will be Shogo Akiyama. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? The decided eye says no. That'll be a pop out to the second baseman Biggio for out number 1. And we automatically go to a player experience check for Joey Votto. Joey Votto is of course an icon. And Trent Thornton is prospect, so this must be his rookie year. 1-4, prospect batter, no, that'll be a bloop single. And Votto will pull that into right field for the Reds' first hit of the game. Next up will be the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 1-3-5, that'll be an umpire check with a runner on first. 1-2. Do we have a strict umpire at second base? Vic Carapazza is not. And instead of a double play, umpires rule the runner safe and the batter out. So, 3. So we'll say that we got the fielder's choice. Or no, not fielder's choice. It'll be a. So the runner will be safe at second. The first baseman threw it to short for the double play. He must have Votto must have beat the throw there, and it went back to the first baseman. For the out. So we'll say the ball was hit to Travis Shaw. He threw it to Bo Bichette. Votto beat the throw, and Trent Thornton wasn't able to get over to first in time, or was able to get to first and got the out. So Suarez was out on the play. Either way, we now have 2 outs, runner at second base, and Mike Moustakas will be up to the plate. 2-2-5. Is pitcher a star? No. Is the batter slugger or sad sack? He is a slugger, and the center die says he's a whipper, so that will be a strikeout for out number 3. Your umpires for today's game: behind the plate is Chris Conroy, at first base is Alan Porter, at second base Vic Carapazza, and at third base is Ted Barrett. So leading off for the Blue Jays, it will be Bo Bichette, shortstop. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? No, he's not, and that's going to be a fly out to the center fielder, Akiyama, for out number 1. Next up will be Kevin Biggio, playing short base today. 1-5-6. Is he a whipper? Yes, he is, and that'll be a strikeout for Miley for out number 2. And up next will be Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1-2-4. Does the pitcher have control? The decider die says yes, and that's a ground out to the shortstop, Freddie Galvis, for out number 3. So the Jays go down quietly. 1-2-3 there in the bottom of the first. Leading off the second for the Reds will be right fielder Nicholas Castellanos. 1-2-4. Does the pitcher have control? The decider die says yes, and that is a 6-3 ground out. So he gets ground out to his shortstop, Bichette, over to Shaw at first for out number 1. Next up will be the DH, Nick Senzel. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? Yes, he is, and Senzel will shoot a single up the middle. The runner on first base here with 1 out, and left fielder Jesse Winker is next up. 4-6-6. Pitcher have control. The center says no. Is he a home run king or a slugger? He is a slugger, and that is a strikeout on that 4-6-6 line. 2 outs. Here in the top of the second, runner on first base and the shortstop Freddie Galvis will be up next. 3-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is batter sad sack? No. That's going to be a single to right field with a stolen base. The side die says he is not stoic. Senzel will advance to third on the hit. So single to right field. Senzel goes to third. Freddie Galvis is going to steal second base. And we have runners at second and third here with 2 outs, and the catcher Tucker Barnhart up to the plate here in the top of the second inning. 4-5-6. Is the batter patient? No, he is not, and that'll be a fly out to center field to end it. To end the scoring threat. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. It is still tied at 0 as the Blue Jays come up. And the dangerous Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be leading it off. I saw him play, I think it was opening weekend last year. They were playing the Scranton Wilkes-Barre in AAA, and he hit a bomb that, I mean, it was completely out of the stadium. The guy is just a horse. Here we go here, leading off in the bottom of the second inning. 1-1-3. Is the pitcher ace or dynamic? No, he is not. Is the batter a slugger? Yes, he is, and that's a double to left field. So Guerrero, whoops, he doubles to left field. And Travis Shaw will be up next. Wade Miley is a terse pitcher. And I'll have to check something. For a starting pitcher, terse is for a starter, they're allowed to pitch 3 innings fresh, 2 innings semi-fresh. So 3 and 2 today for Miley. And the first baseman, Travis Shaw, will be up next with a Guerrero at second base here with nobody out. 1-3-6. Is the pitcher ace? No. Is the batter whiffer or cold? Neither. That's going to be an infield drama check. 4-4. We're going to look at the pitcher. Is he gold? No, he is not. The pitcher mishandles a ball, and the batter is safe at first on the error. So an error there on Miley. Guerrero is going to go to third, and we now have runners at the corners here, still with nobody out, and we go to a player experience check for the next batter, Randall Grichuk, who is a neutral experience. Wade Miley is an icon. So 3-6. Prospect pitcher. No, that will be a fly out to left field, and on a 3. Stoic runner on third base, holds on flyouts, others score. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is semi-stoic. We roll a new decider die. He is stoic, so he's going to hold up at third for the first out. So a double play could get him out of the inning. And Teoscar Hernandez will be up next, playing right field today with runners at first and third here. 1 out, bottom of the second. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? No, he is not. And that's going to be a fly out to left field, and Guerrero again is going to have to hold. So 2 chances there to get him in, and they have not been able to cash in as Derek Fisher, DH, steps up to the plate. Runners on the corners here. 4-4-6. Is the pitcher a star? No. Is the batter sad sack, utility, or patient? He is semi-utility. The side eye says yes, and that is a called third strike. Wade Miley gets out of the inning. We go to the top of the third inning. Still 0-0 here at the Rogers Center, and leadoff hitter Shogo Akiyama steps up to the plate, over 1 with a fly out today to the second baseman. 3-5-5. Is the pitcher struggler or gilded? No. Is the batter champion? No. Is he a whiffer? No. That's going to be a ground out to the second baseman, so he keeps picking on Kevin Biggio over there, and Biggio's just not having it. Get my dummy flags out here so I can keep track of things. Both pitchers are still fresh. And Joey Votto steps up to the plate, 1 for 1 today, with a single to right field. 3-4-5. We have an iron catcher. Danny Jansen is up there, and he is not iron. His batter a good eye. No, Votto is not, and he will strike out. We're out number 2, and we go to a baseball right now chart. Now these can have hot and cold batters. So the pitcher is semi-hot. Suarez grounded out, so he is semi-cold. 1-4. Cold batter to the side eye says no. That'll be an outfield drama check. We're going to look at 1-6. The right fielder is Hernandez. Stoic. No, he is not. And he makes a diving play for a line out for out number 3. So great play there by Grichuk. Or Hernandez, I'm sorry. For the third out. Trent Thornton becomes semi-fresh. He gets 3 innings of semi-freshness today. And Wade Miley comes out for his 3rd inning of work as he faces catcher Danny Jansen leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? No, he is not. And it's going to be a fly out to Akiyama out there in center field for out number 1. Next up will be the shortstop. Little Dante, Bo Bichette, 0 for 1 today with a fly out. 1-1-2. Is the pitcher flash? Yes, he is, and that would be a strikeout for out number 2. Next up will be Little Craig, Kevin Biggio, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? No, he is not, and that's going to be a fly out to center field for out number 3. So a little easier inning there for Wade Miley as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Still 0-0 here north of the border. Mike Moustakas to lead it off. He is 0 for 1 at the strikeout. 2-4-6. This pitcher had control. The decider eye says yes, and that'll be a ground out back to him. Route number 1. Ooh. Next up will be the right fielder, Nicholas Castellanos, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. 4, 5, 6. Is he patient, the batter? No, he's not. He will fly out to center field for out number 2. That leads us to a team chemistry check. Both teams are semi-dissonant today. Let's see here. 1-3. Is the pitching team harmony? No, they are not. And Nick Senzel will get his second single of the day as he slaps one to right field with 2 outs. And we go to a baseball right now check for Jesse Winker. What was Jansen? Was he semi-gold? Yeah, we're not going to be trying to steal on him. We don't have any fast runners. So, baseball right now check for Jesse Winker. Trent Thornton will be semi-cold. Jesse Winker will be semi-cold as he struck out his last at bat. 4-5. Cold batter. Decided I says yes. He swings and misses for a strikeout. Now we'll end the top of the 4th. Still nothing. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr., hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I had to Google it, see how to pronounce his name. He is leading off the bottom of the 4th. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out. 1-3-4. Gold catcher? No, Barnhart is not. Is Gurriel a champion? No, he is not, and that's going to be an outfield drama check. 2-6. Is the center fielder stoic? That is Akiyama. I do not believe he is stoic. He's not fast, but he's not slow. So that is a no. 2-6. And he makes the grab for out number 1. Next up will be Little Vlad. He is 1 for 1 with a double today. 1-2-4. Pitcher have control. The desired answer is yes, and he's going to get him out this time with a ground out to the shortstop, Freddie Galvis. For out number 2, and we go to the first baseman, Travis Shaw, 0 for 1 today. He reached on an error by Miley. 1-2-2. His pitcher, Workman, the desired answer says yes. And this time Miley's just going to get out of the way as Travis Shaw singles up the middle with 2 outs. And that brings up Randall Grichuk, who is 0 for 1 at the flyout today. 2-5-5. Is a pitcher star? No. Is a batter home run king? He is, and he hits a shot to center field. And that ball is out of here as it is now 2-0 Toronto. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And Hernandez, Teoscar Hernandez is up next. He is 0 for 1 at the flyout. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-4-6. I probably ought to Google him and see how to pronounce his name. Is the pitcher Flash? Yes, he is. That'll be a strikeout. He is not a good eye, so it will stand. But Toronto is up 2-0 as we go to the top of the 5th inning. And Freddie Galvis will be leading it off for the Redlegs. He is 1 for 1 with a single to right field. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? The desired eye says no. That'll be an outfield drama check. We are looking at the center fielder, seeing if he is stoic. That'll be Grichuk. Semi-stoic, the desired eye says no, so he will make the grab for out number 1. And we go to the catcher, Tucker Barnhart, who flew out to center field his last at bat. 1-2-6. Is the pitcher fresh? The desired eye says no. Is the batter Sad Sack? No, he is not. That's going to be a single past a diving second baseman in Kevin Biggio. Tucker Barnhart gets his first hit of the day as we go to a baseball right now check for Shogo Akiyama, who is 0 for 2 with a fly out and ground out. So we're in the 5th. He is semi-cold. Trent Thornton is semi-cold. 1-6. Do we have a hot pitcher? No, we do not. And the batter lines a clean single past Kevin Biggio at second base again. And I don't know why I rolled again, but I did. Tucker Barnhart is going to go to second as Shogo holds up at first. Make sure that wasn't... Okay. And the Reds now have runners at first and second here with one out, and Joey Votto is up at the plate next. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No, he's not. And that'll be a pop out to the second baseman, Biggio. So Biggio finally gets one. Maybe in the past, Joey Votto would have been a hero, but not this time, not this year. As we go to a player experience check for Eugenio Suarez, who is a neutral experience. Trent Thornton is prospect. 4-6. Icon pitcher, no. But it's a hard shot to shallow right field, and it's great play by the first baseman to the pitcher for an out. So, a little grounder. The Travis Shaw dives for to his right. What am I doing here? Ground out. Travis Shaw dives to his right. Chucks it on to Thornton to get the third out. The Reds had a good chance there to get one run back, and they didn't get it. As we go to the bottom of the fifth inning, it is 2-0 Toronto, as Derek Fisher comes up to the plate to face Wade Miley. Derek Fisher is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-1-5. Is the pitcher fresh? Desired Eye says yes, and that's a pop up to the third baseman Suarez for out number 1. Next up will be the catcher Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 today with a fly out. 2-4-6. Does the pitcher have control? The desired Eye says yes, and Wade Miley snags one. He doesn't bobble this one. He gets Jansen over at first for out number 2. Next up will be the shortstop Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a strikeout. 1-1-2. Is the pitcher flashed? Yes, he is. Bo Bichette is not a good eye, so that one will hold, as that will be out number 3. Wade Miley is now not fresh, so the Reds are going to get someone loosening. Can't remember who all I threw in the first series. We'll have Lucas Sims getting warmed up, and Cody Reed, just for good measure. As Trent Thornton will face Mike Moustakas leading off the top of the 6th inning. Moustakas 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a ground out. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? No, he is not. Is the batter slugger or sad sack? He is a slugger. He is also a whiffer, so Mike Moustakas goes down on strikes for the second time today. And the right fielder Nicholas Castellanos will be up next. 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a fly out. 3-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter sad sack? No. That's going to be a single to right field and a stolen base for Castellanos. Stolen base. So the Reds get another runner in scoring position with one out here in the top of the 6th, and DH Nick Senzel will be up next. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. 1-3-6. Is the pitcher ace? No. Is the batter a whiffer or a cold? The desired eye says he is a whiffer, and that would be a strikeout. Castellanos still out there at second as Jesse Winker comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. 4-4-5. Is the pitcher a workman? Yes, he is. That's a double to right field. And Castellanos will come home for the Reds' first score of the day. It is 2-1 Toronto now, as the shortstop Freddie Galvis comes up to the plate. 1 for 2 today with a single and a fly out. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Galvis is a switch hitter, so no. Utility or sad sack? He is semi-utility. The desired eye says no. That's a single down the... See, he's batting left. Pulled it down the first baseline. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double. So Galvis ties the ball game up as Winker comes around to score, and we have a new ball game as it is 2-2 here in the top of the 6th inning with 2 outs. Reds seem to do most of their damage this year so far after 3 games with 2 outs. So That's 2. So Thornton isn't a semi-struggler yet. Tucker Barnhart will be up next. He is 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? The side eye says yes. That will be a strikeout, but the Reds get 2 back, tie this game up, and we go to the bottom of the 6th as Wade Miley is going to try to. We're going to try to squeeze one more inning out of him. As he faces Biggio, Gurriel Jr., and Guerrero Jr. Here in the bottom of the 6th, and Kevin Biggio to lead it off. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. 2-5-5. Is he a star? No. Is the batter home run king? No. That's going to be a fly out to left field. Oops. Fly out to left field. Jesse Winker for out number 1. And Gurriel Jr. up next. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. 2-4-5. No pitcher check. Is he a hero? The side eye says no. That's going to be a pop out to the second baseman for out number 2. And we go to a player experience check for Vlad Jr. as he is a prospect. Wade Miley is full icon. 3-5. Icon batter. No. That will be an outfield drama check. We're going to look at 1-4. Is the right fielder gold? Probably not. Castellanos. No, he is not. And the batter lines a base hit to right field for a single. So Vlad 2 for 3 today. He's going to hold up at first base. He is not iron, so we don't have to do another check. But we go to another player experience check for Travis Shaw. He is a neutral experience versus the full icon Wade Miley. 4-6. Icon pitcher, yes, and he sneaks strike 3 past the batter for out number 3. So Wade Miley makes it through another inning. And Thornton is now not fresh. Do they try to squeeze another inning out of him? We'll have a couple warming up just in case. If you're a Toronto fan, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about your pitchers. Dolis doesn't look too bad. Neither does Font. We'll have Font warming up, along with, I just chose Anthony Bass. Anthony Bass. But we'll stick with Thornton, see to try to get one more inning out of him as Shogo Akiyama leads off. 1 for 3. Top of the 7th inning here. 2-2 ball game. 2-4-6. Does the pitcher have control? The side eye says no. Is the batter eager or a sad sack? No, he is not. And that's going to be a base on balls. I think that's the first walk of the whole day. Next up will be the first baseman, Joey Votto. 1 for 3 today with a single and a strikeout and a flyout. Akiyama gets represented on the base paths. 2, 3, 4. The runners on base, yes there are, and we'll go to a plate drama check as 1-3. Is the catcher gold? The desired eye says yes he is, and he lunges to grab a high outside pitch for a ball, and we will go to an umpire check with a runner on first base. 2-5. Do we have a questionable umpire at first base? Alan Porter is questionable. Yes, blown call rules batter safe at first. So we'll say Biggio had a tough play to his left, and even though it looked like they got the ball there on time, Alan Porter calls him safe. And we have runners at first and second here with still nobody out. Eugenio Suarez is up. We will go ahead and bring in Wilmer Font. So Thornton is responsible for the runners at first and second. So Font is an ace for his first at bat against Suarez. Suarez 0 for 3 today. A ground out, line out, and a ground out. Runners at first and second here. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning in a 2-2 ball game. 3-3-6. Acer dynamic, yes he is, and he gets a fly out to center field for out number 1. So there's that ace quality. Helped him there. And we go to a player experience check from Mike Moustakas, who is full icon. Wilmer Font is semi-prospect. 2-4. Icon batter, yes. He delivers a single just inside the baseline. 2. Active runner scores from first. Second on any hit. I do not believe Akiyama is not active. So, 2-4. Just inside the baseline. What baseline did he go to? He pulled it. So Mike Moustakas. Ooh. Do we try to see if Shogo makes it? No. No. We'll say Hernandez got there quickly and was able to cut it off. As we have bases loaded here with 1 out, Nicholas Castellanos up to the plate. He is 1 for 3 today with a ground out, fly out, and a single. Reds can bust it open here. 1-4-6. Pitcher flash. Yes, he is. That is a strikeout. Big strikeout for out number 2. And Nick Senzel 2 for 3 today. He'll be up next with the bases loaded here with 2 outs. 4-5-5. Is the pitcher flash? Yes, he is. Senzel is not a good eye, so Font gets out of it. Wow. Good job by Font to come in there and get out of that. As the door is closed on Thornton, Wade Miley is going to go out and be replaced by Lucas Sims. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to bring in Wilmer Font into the game. But I'm not tracking their stats, so I'm not going to worry about it. Lucas Sims will come on in relief here in the bottom of the 7th, placing Wade Miley. So leading off the bottom of the 7th inning in this 2-2 ball game will be Randall Grichuk. He is 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run his last at bat. 2-2-6. Is he hit by a pitch? No. Is this the cleanup batter? No. That will be a strikeout. Oops. For out number 1. Next up will be Toscar Hernandez, 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a strikeout. 1-4-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? No. That'll be a ground out to the third baseman, Suarez, over to Votto for out number 2. We go to DH, Derek Fisher, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a fly out. 3-5-5. Is the pitcher struggler or gilded? No. Is the batter champion? No. See a whiffer? Yes. That will be another strikeout for Sims. Sims is actually a DB flash pitcher, so if you hit a flash, that'll be nice. Okay. Decision time for Toronto. Do I leave Font in there? Or do I go for... I'm going to bring in someone to Rafael Dolis is going to be coming in to hold the Reds, since he's a pretty strong pitcher, and I will just go ahead and throw him in here. That way at the end of the year I can say, Toronto, this pitcher did this, did that. Just Font won't get any recognition. Anyway, Jesse Winker will be leading off the top of the 8th inning. 2-2 ball game here. Blue Jays only have 4 hits but 2 runs. The Reds have 11 hits and only 2 runs, so they're not taking advantage of their situation as Jesse Winker comes up to the plate. 1 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and a double. 2-4-5. No pitcher check. Is the batter a hero? Saturday says no. That'll be a pop out to the second baseman for out number 1 and a player experience check. for Freddie Galvis, who is semi-icon. Rafael Dolis is a full prospect. 2-5. Icon batter. Desired Eye says yes. He anticipates a pitch. Chops a single past the shortstop, Bo Bichette, to get on base. We have runner at first base here with 1 out. Tucker Barnhart up to the plate. 1 for 3 today. The fly out, single, and a strikeout. We're going to see if we can sacrifice Galvis over there. 2. That will be a successful sacrifice, as with a 2, we'd actually check and see if the batter, if he was active, he would make it. But we don't have to worry about that with Barnhart, as we have a runner at second base here with 2 outs. Shogo Akiyama is up at the plate. 1 for 3 today. 2, 4, 6. Does the pitcher have control? The desired eye says no. Is the batter eager or sad sack? No, and that will be a base on balls. So Akiyama owning the only 2 walks of the day, as Joey Votto is up at the plate now. 2 for 4 today with 2 singles, a strikeout, and a fly out. 2 outs. Runners at first and second here in the top of the 8th inning. Come on, Votto. 4, 5, 6. Is he patient? Desired Eye says no. That'll be a fly out to the center fielder, Grisham. We'll say that one was all the way to the wall, and he snagged it, because it's my game and it's my imagination. But we go to the bottom of the 8th inning here. Dolis is no longer fresh. Lucas Sims has 1 more inning of freshness, and he will face Danny Jansen, leading off the bottom of the 8th inning. 2-2 tie ball game. So Jansen steps up to the plate, 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a ground out. 1-1-4. Is the pitcher fresh? Desired Eye says yes, and that will be a ground out to Galvis there at shortstop for out number 1. Next up will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette, 0 for 3 today. It's fly out and 2 strikeouts. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Is the batter whiffer or cold? The desired eye says he is not a whiffer. He struck out his last at bat. It's past the 5th inning. He is cold. That is a strikeout. His 3rd time going down on strikes today. And Kevin Biggio will be up next. Over 3. Strikeout and 2 flyouts. 1, 2, 3. Is the pitcher both flash and fresh? He is DB flash, semi-fresh. Desired eye says yes. And that will be a strikeout. I think that's 4 for Sims. I don't know. I'll tell you guys at the end. But he is no longer fresh. Dolis. Oh, what do I do here? I hate these situations where it's like I don't want to make a decision that makes it look like I'm trying to screw it up for the other team. Do I leave Dolis in? He is star, semi-star, flash, semi-control, but he's also terse, so he is not fresh. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up. It's really hard when you try to be fair. All the other pitchers, except the closer, Giles, they're all workmen. Shun Yamaguchi does not have the terse quality, but he drew the not fresh for this game. We're going to play it safe. But Dolis is a good pitcher. You know what? We'll go to our trusty decider die. Bullet, Dolis stays in. Blank, he comes out. Dolis is staying in. You do not argue with the decider die. And Eugenio Suarez, and you know what oh, nope, I did bring in Lucas Sims. Eugenio Suarez is going to lead it off against Dolis. I do know I'm taking Lucas Sims out. So, no decider die, no decision die made for that one, but Dolis is going to stay in for Suarez. Suarez is 0 for 4 today. 1-1-3. Is the pitcher ace or dynamic? No. Is the batter a slugger? He sure is, and that's going to be a double to left field. So Suarez going to hold up at second. And if any of you Blue Jay fans have a problem with that, you take it up with my decider die. He has spoken. But now I am going to bring... Oh, I should have had a lefty warming up. I should have had Mark Repazinski in there. We're going to bring... Well, who else is coming up? Mike Moustakis is a lefty. Castellanos is a righty. We're going to bring in all about that Anthony Bass into the game. Rafael Dolis is out with 2, responsible for the runner. Anthony Bass is going to come in. He does get the ace quality for the first at bat. He is fresh. Ooh, do I walk Moustakis and set up the double play? Do you walk the third batter to get to the cleanup? We'll see what happens here. Either way, if anyone even watches these videos and makes a comment, go ahead and yell at me. I appreciate the comments. I haven't gotten too many on these videos. But anyway, Mike Moustakis is up next. 1-3-4. Do we have a gold catcher? Decider die says no. Is the batter champion? No. That's going to be an outfield drama check. As we check on 3-6. The left fielder, is he stoic? That is Gurriel Jr. No, he is not. 3-6. And that is a running grab of a fly ball for an out. Big first out there. As Nicholas Castellanos will be up next. He is 1-for-4 today with a single and a strikeout. 3-4-6. No pitcher check. Is the batter eager? The decider die says no. That's going to be a walk. And we will go to a team chemistry check for Senzel. 2-for-4 today with 2 singles and 2 strikeouts. Both teams semi-dissonant. 1-4. Is the batting team dissonant? The decider die says no. And that is a single. Where does he hit it? 4. He's going to slap it up the middle. Does Suarez try to come home? What is he? He is semi-stoic. Can he even make an attempt? No, he can't. The decider die has spoken. But bases are loaded here. For the left fielder, Jesse Winker, 1-for-4 today with a double. 2-2 ball game, 1 out. Here in the top of the 9th inning. Jesse Winker up at bat. 2-3-4. Are the runners on base? There sure are. Plate drama check. 2-2. Is the catcher gold? The decider die says no. Oh, and that is a foul ball. Foul ball. We go to an umpire check. Usually it's a pass ball, wild pitch, but no, not this time. We actually had to get that. But anyway, we go to an umpire check for bases loaded. 3-3. Do we have a strict umpire at third base? Ted Barrett is semi-strict. The decider die says yes. Fielder's choice. Runner ruled out at third base. Others advance. Ooh. So they were... I would have said they were set up for the double play, so they weren't playing in. Fielder's choice. Oh, how do I want to? How do I play this? What do I say? Fielder's choice. Runner ruled out at third base. So Bo Bichette diving to his right to snag a ball by Jesse Winker. His only play was Vlad over to third base. That was the only thing he had. Suarez is going to score. Castellanos is out at third. Force out. Oh, but that was that? No? Wait a second. Something goofed up here. I only had 1 out in play. Fielder's choice. That kind of scared me for a second. 6-5. Suarez comes home. Castellanos is out at third. Senzel safe at second. Alright. Here we go. Because I just did a ground out, and you go that option, it gives you a double play ground out. I'm like, what the heck? No, he's strict. I get a run in. Cincinnati gets a run in. But here we go. Top of the ninth. Runners at first and second here. Freddie Galvis is up. 2 outs. He is 3 for 4 today with 3 singles, so he's had a good game. 2-2-3. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter slugger or utility? The decider die says no on both. And that's a single to left field. Runners advance 1 base on singles, 2 bases on doubles. Active runner scores from first on doubles, from second on any hit. Senzel, I don't think, is active. No. He is neutral, so that's going to be just a single to left field. He's only going to advance a third on that. Let's see, Weaver to second, but we have bases loaded again for Tucker Barnhart. So he did get an out on Jesse Winker, so Bass is still not semi-struggler yet. Barnhart is a lefty. I thought he was a switch hitter, but apparently he's going full-time lefty. I think Dolis, was that right? I don't know. Anyway, Bass is going to come out. So either Dolis or Bass gave up that run. Suarez, actually I can look it up here. So Dolis gives up. Suarez was his run. This is just for my own noodling. Trying to use my noodle. That's where I was going with that. It's 10:30. It's getting late for me, so I'm not thinking. But anyway, Mark Repujevsky is in to pitch. Try to get him out of this inning. He is a lefty. Tucker Barnhart is a lefty. He's an ace for him. Bases loaded here. 2 outs. 3-2 ball game Reds. 3-5-5. Is the pitcher struggler or gilded? No. Is the batter champion? No. See, Whiffer decided I says yes, and Repujevsky gets him out, looking for out number 3. He is terse, so he is not fresh. Raisel Iglesias will be coming in. Sims is on the hook for the win. Alright. Raisel Iglesias. A mess cleaned up here. Will be coming in to pitch for his first appearance of the year, going for his first save of the year. He will be facing Gurriel Jr., Guerrero Jr., and Travis Shaw here in the bottom of the ninth. So he's going to have to earn this save. Gurriel's 0 for 3 today. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? No. Is the batter champion or a whiffer? The side says he is a whiffer, and that's that nubbed infield single to third base. One time you want to be a whiffer is on that line. But I can't complain. There's a couple of lines like that scattered throughout. Gosh, darn it. Give me a single. There. You held up. So Gurriel Jr. leads off in typical Iglesias fashion with a single. And Guerrero will be up next, 2 for 3 today with a double and a single. 1-4-5. Is pitcher a struggler? No. Ooh, that'll be a double play. Guerrero to Suarez. To Moustakas, to Votto for the 5-4-3 double play. And Travis Shaw will be up next. 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Bases empty. Reds up 3-2. Shaw is 1 for 3 today. 3-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter sad sack? No. That is a single to right field. Stoic holds. So Shaw gets on, and the sire die said he is stoic. So Grichuk will be up next. 1 for 3 today with a dinger. Runner on first base here with 2 outs. 1-1-4. That's usually good. Is pitcher fresh? Yes, it is. And that will be a ground out to Galvis at shortstop. Over to Moustakis at second. And if you're a Marty fan, you know what I would say, but I'm not going to say it. But the Reds get win number 2 on the year as they defeat Toronto 3-2. And let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. So the winning pitcher today for the Reds. Oh, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to enter the. I'm going to get you your stats first. So since we are all in love with the Reds, we're just going to do their stats. Lucas Sims gets the win. He goes 2 innings, 4 strikeouts, no walks, no runs given up. For, in case you're a Blue Jays fan, those are Red stats again. For the Blue Jays, your losing pitcher is Rafael Dolis. He went 1 inning, gave up 1 run, 2 hits, 1 walk. And your save today, I guess I could have gave you that while I was on that screen. Darn it. The save today goes to Raisel Iglesias. 1 inning, 2 hits, no strikeouts, no walks. Let's just see how the old Redlegs did in batting. No home runs. Let's see here. Jesse Winker had 2 RBIs, 2 strikeouts. He went 1 for 5 today. He had a run. Freddie Galvis was 4 for 5, 1 RBI, so good day for him. Votto 2 for 5. So good day for the Reds. They score 3 runs on 15 hits, 1 error, 15 left on base. That is absolutely crazy. Toronto gets 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 4 left on base. So the Reds are now 2-2 on the year. Toronto drops to 1-4. So Reds take game 1 of this 3-game series. I'm going to update everything on my end, do instant results for the other games happening on this day in March of 2020. And let's see, was that a Friday game? Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I think it was a Friday game. I may do 1 complete week of the Reds and then do kind of like a stats show and results around the league, standings around the league. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet. It's not going to be in detail like my Baseball America is. But if you like the video, I ask you please like and subscribe. Let's grow this channel. The likes, the subscriptions, the time watched. Hopefully everyone gets through these videos at the end. I should probably say that at the beginning, because I don't think too many people watch all the way through. But if you did, if you liked it, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Leave me a like. And be sure to subscribe so you can keep up on this series. Again, the Redlegs take game 1 today of this 3-game series against the Blue Jays. And we'll be back tomorrow night for game number 2 here at the Rogers Center up here in Toronto, north of the border, eh? So until next time, have a great night. God bless.